And we're back. We're your hosts, Aiden.
Ethan.
And Jared.
And where are we racing today?
Wait, where are we racing today?
I believe it smells like Sonoma.
Yep.
My Shimona
Shmomoma.
Out in California.
Speed Raceway. Here in sunny California.
And it looks like we have the same racers as last time, but who is this? A new competitor?
Oh no, he's back, returning from his hiatus of embarrassment.
Adam.
Adam is back in the powder blue, making the turns, hoping to qualify for the pole position. Let's wish the best of luck to him. So who else do we have racing today besides our returning champion? Let's pretend he's a champion. Adam.
And we got Braden out on the track, doing some qualification right now.
Once again, still sponsored by NVIDIA, despite all of the off-track allegations.
Now, compared to previous races, we should be expecting no rain for this race. So hopefully the track will stay pretty dry, won't be too slick, we won't be seeing any changes in tires. Should be a pretty good race today.
Fingers crossed.
But it is California, so you can always expect a fire or two might break out.
Did you say a fire?
A fire in our hearts for racing, that's for damn sure. It's always breaking out here at the Sonoma Shoehorns Raceway.
Alright, looks like Morgan has joined the other qualifiers on the track. And Craig also. And they both just drove off into the grass.
They are they are both competing for the Bob Ross Award of the league, and they're trying their hardest. And for the viewers at home that don't know what the Bob Ross Award is, that's okay. It's a very new award. Maybe we just came up with it just now. Who knows? But it is an award that goes to the person that spends the most time in the grass carving it up. And right now we think that our number one in our hearts, Craig, is in the lead for that award. But don't worry, Morgan is going to give him a run for his money.
Yes, Craig sure does give me heartburn.
Right. Seeing Austin out on the track, everyone's qualifying, everyone's seeing what position they're going to get in.
Feeling the track out, and some are feeling it out a little bit more than others.
The old tail whip. The most
Morgan
famous
is
of brushstrokes.
backwards on the track. Goodness, he hasn't quite gotten the hang of driving forward.
Already
And
his
the spoiler's
spoiler.
gone. That's
Well,
okay. I think it makes him lighter.
Marking his territory. No one touches painting.
He's going to have to qualify another car there.
That's okay. I understand those race crews are so good they can fix it in post.
Alright, back to Austin here.
Oh,
Won our last race.
He's gone on to the O'Reilly patch. A little disrespect there to Austin, a well-known AutoZone supporter.
Now, if I do remember, he does not like barriers whatsoever.
No, he likes to break them, so to speak, or send them flying, like Team Rocket.
Faster than the speed of light, there goes the barrier.
Now, one would think in order to qualify, you would want to stay on the track, but these racers tend to take a different approach to rules and regulations. They're more like guidelines, more than solid barriers.
Where they're going, there may not be any rules.
I mean, that's for dang sure. And we got the powder blue Adam. He's coming down the straightaway right now, going into turn, let's say, 11.
Did you say Baby Blue Adam?
Baby Blue Adam. That's one of his many nicknames. He's the rookie of the league right now. Racing very hard for Rookie of the Year. Probably going to win because there is no other rookie. But we all cheer Baby Blue Adam on. Yeah, it's exciting to see him out there. It's sad to see him when he's gone.
He's
Go back to
scooting
Craig.
rubber.
See how
Oh,
he's
Craig's
doing.
got the flappy lip. He's been a little bit aggressive in the grass.
Oh!
Carving some time out for the Bob Ross Award right there.
He's still learning how to take those turns properly. Now, this is a tricky track. There is a lot of hard turns, a lot of places where you're going to have to slow down and really take it easy.
Yeah, I think I counted at least 30 turns, which is a lot more than these NASCAR drivers are used to.
That's 5 more fingers than I can count.
Yes, indeed. Wait, how many appendages do you have?
It doesn't matter. Anyways, Craig with almost a flappy lip, like the last race.
It's
Wrapping up
trying
the
to maintain
qualification.
its stiff upper lip posture, but it's not British enough.
Ooh,
Oh, and the spoiler's
contact.
gone.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness, the lip is gone.
Oh!
He's going to need facial reconstruction surgery. Goodness. Austin has just violated Craig's car. I can only
Oh!
assume a penalty
Take
is...
a
A little
Oh,
bit
that
of
is...
aggression going on right now.
One could have thought the first touch was just an accident, but the last was definitely on purpose. And we have
And
Morgan
Morgan!
screaming in.
He's here to
Is
stand
he going
his
to cause
ground.
more chaos? Oh no, he's going to stand between them, hold them apart.
And on the
Goodness.
outside,
A lot of
swinging in.
excitement.
See
for
more action in
qualifying.
qualification than we probably will the whole race, but we'll see.
Oh,
my
in the
goodness.
air!
Great.
How is this legal? Oh my goodness!
Out of nowhere, just a pancake flip of velocity.
Well, it's a good thing that they can have time to repair their cars before the race starts, because I would hate to start my race with a flappy car.
Yeah, you don't want to. You want a stiff upper lip to start the race, just like the British like. And so Braden has thankfully missed the chaos and seems to be the one to take the pole.
Yep.
So
We're starting off with Braden in first.
yeah,
Qualifying is complete.
the should have been champion of the last race, but he just lost it because I can't iterate it to the viewers at home enough. He sucks because he's a dirty, dirty cheater. But Poggers takes the pole, and we'll get into the race shortly.
And in second will be Lost in Wonderland, Morgan.
We're off.
Back here at the My Shimoma Shoehorn Raceway, we're off again. There's been some mix-ups in the polls. There was a lot of flying metal parts. We don't really understand what went on. But here we are. We're at the raceway. Everyone's in the race. And I'm Ethan, your host. And this is...
Jared.
Hayden.
And we're excited to be streaming here from the My Shimoma Shoehorn Raceway.
Some
Who
trouble.
do we have in first right now? Hayden?
And
Yep.
first, we have Baby Blue Adam coming around
yes.
the corner.
The pole winner after all of the mishaps. And he's followed closely and aggressively. Oh, they've got some bumping
Braden
into the
Austin
grass.
He's leading the pack into danger.
Braden-
Oh, Braden
Way
is
off on the
in the
side.
air. The spoiler's off. It's almost like it's like in Pokemon when he turns his hat around and is super serious now.
Bit of
That's
a
what's like.
kickflip.
That's what it's like when Brad takes the spoiler off. But that means Baby Blue Adam has maintained his lead, and we have Morgan in second because due to the poor driving in by Austin and Brad. Who's
Followed
going to win
closely
this
by
race? It
Austin.
could be anybody. Yeah, no, Adam seems to be building a sizable lead.
Indeed.
He's streaking through the night like Starry Night in Vincent van Gogh's famous painting.
He is very majestic.
But Morgan and Austin are not too far behind. Following through.
Morgan
Trying to make
taking the wilderness route through the grass.
They could be plotting to take Chad.
Oh, we got some bumping and toe kissing by
These are some
Morgan and
spoilers.
Austin. They're getting rough with the rubber. And then we've crossed into our second lap now for the upper echelon of our drivers so far. And it seems Morgan is cutting some corners and taking first. Some bumping and grinding for... Oh, no, he's back in third. Second? Second. Oh,
Braden
but
is
we've got
caught
a new
up.
third place person.
And
It
here
seems
comes
Brad
Morgan
has been
into the wall.
creeping up, and
Morgan completely flew
Morgan
up.
went to go make love with the wall. And so that leaves
He's so
Austin, Braden,
flabbergasted.
and Adam. Oh, Adam is in third now. We've got had some mix-up at the top of the order in the turns. We've got Brad is taking the lead. Will he be able to hold on to it through turn 15 and a half?
He's still holding it strong.
Yes. And we've got, he's building his lead here at the My Shimoma Shoehorn Raceway. And we haven't checked in on Craig at all, number one in our hearts, for a little while. And
He's having some
just having
difficulty.
a gay old time there in the back of the pack. You know, it seems he's got a little spread of a picnic.
He's just
running
having a good time.
circles,
He's inviting to whoever comes around that next corner.
doing some hopscotch here and there.
Passing out some bottled waters for the winners.
Back at the top, though, we've got Brad and Austin, surprise, 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 muscling out for First and second, NVIDIA, with a little bit of a boost, Austin slips past him. Goodness, it's getting exciting here at the Maishimoma Shoehorn Raceway.
He might be trying to set him on fire.
Oh, yes. Now be careful, though. That could set off a wildfire. We are in California. And as you can see by the surroundings, it is quite dry. They actually had to remove all of the grass from the stadium, from the raceway, because they were scared that errant spark from a car would actually catch it on fire. So what you see that looks like grass is not actually grass, it is AstroTurf.
But if these competitors go fast enough, they might just murder the flames away with their flappy wind.
Don't worry, we'll get some flappy lips going here soon. And we've got Chad is up there. Baby Blue Adam is sitting in a nice, comfortable third. Nobody really bothering him for it. Making his way through the turn. Oh, and Morgan's.
Oh!
He can't keep his hands off the wall, and he's just trucking along there in fourth.
Looks like he lost his cool there for a second, but he's back on track.
Oh my!
And there goes Craig. Where's he going?
Craig just yeets off to nowhere.
He's going to hit up the snack bar for more picnic utensils.
I think
he's back.
He saw a Wendy's in the distance.
He wanted to wave to his fans.
All right, back into the first and second. Our will they, won't they? The romantic tension between these two is just palpable.
Indeed, could not agree with that more, Ethan.
But I honestly, you know what? I'm going to put my chips down right where the lie, and I'm going to say Austin's going to take this race.
You really feel so?
Yeah, dude. Who do you have for the winner of this race, Hayden? Based on what we've seen so far.
You had me at chips, Ethan. I believe that maybe, my bets are all on Poggers for this race winner.
Ah, yes. I mean, he's a fine competitor, but he always seems to find a way to mess it up in the end.
Ooh, and the spin out right there.
And they've
Looks
come
like
to
we
a
have some
standstill
confrontation.
here, just like the 105 from Los Angeles to San Francisco.
Adam's still trying to catch up in time, but Austin has taken a little bit of a lead in front of Braden this time.
Now we understand there might be some pit stops in the future for a couple of our racers. There's been quite a lot of trading of paint and squealing of tires. They're certainly gonna have to pit soon. But
Checking
in the
back in with
meantime,
Morgan.
we got Morgan trucking right along in fourth. He's trying his best. I'm proud of him. He's coming into turn umpteen 11, and he goes through the grass. Hey, you know what? That's a pleasant drift. And, that could earn him some brownie points for the Bob Ross Award.
A couple of dry grass. Did you say brownies?
I did say brownies. Please tell me more. Do you have any thoughts on brownies, Aiden?
I like ones with nuts, ones without nuts. He just took out a barrier. Enough of the nutty brownies. Back to who's in first place. It looks like Austin's leading the pack.
Oh,
Got a loose bumper, though.
the lip has flapped. Goodness. And, he's going through the grass, paying no regard for staying on the asphalt.
Oh, and Braden is overtaking him.
He pays for it dearly.
Whose ass is at fault?
Definitely Austin's. And, but Austin's about to put it in Braden's ass, it seems, with his bumper to the exhaust pipe.
I don't know about that, Ethan.
He's gonna ram it in there real good. It's gonna be headlight to exhaust panel. Panel? Yes, exhaust.
Yes, exhaust panel.
But then, anyway, Baby Blue Adam is heading up again, still in third. Only 13 seconds ahead of Morgan. He's carring right along.
Adam's trying to catch up, but he can't make up much of that space with Austin and Braden fighting for first. However, their competition in first place, or fighting over for first place, might give Adam just enough time to try and catch up and put his contention in.
I could definitely see it happening. And I'm not telling anyone to do anything at all. I just remember in races past that some people have cut corners. And it would be interesting to see if Adam would want to cut corners here. But you know what? I think he's a swell guy and wouldn't dare besmirch the integrity of the race course in such a way.
Yes.
But we got back into the first. We've got Austin and Brad flapping it away up there, just chatting like chatty Cathy's, and trading first and second back and forth. And we're back down on the straightaway. Braden is lengthening his lead. Could he finally put Austin away? It's only lap 5. We're halfway through this. No, there's
Craig coming out of the grass again.
I think he was taking a nap. We startled him, and now he's off again.
He's a dirt prowler.
Morgan struggling with rubbing against the wall there, but he's recovering and getting back on the track. Oh, taking out some cones there, breaking it. Ooh, and now he's spun out again. Checking with Adam.
Just abusing the cone.
Without those cones, he's just going to crash into more walls, safety hazards.
Those
everywhere.
cones are the brave plastic that stands between the wall and utter mayhem.
Adam's still trying to buy time. He's struggling to catch up. Still keeping a sizable trailing behind Austin and Braden. However, he is still maintaining that distance and trying to make up as much as he can. Braden and Austin still fighting it out for the lead.
But their lips are flapping in sync. And also, just a note, they are both spoilerless.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Will that make enough of a difference, Ethan?
I don't know. It could be the thing that gives Adam a chance to catch up. If only he might start cutting corners soon.
Now, here's something to think about. With Braden and Austin fighting it out in first, they're going to be bump
Whoa,
traffic the
they
whole
just
time.
left Craig.
Indeed.
I think I saw him waving. He was just smiling and waving. Number 1 in our hearts, Craig. Man, just the best racer.
And with them bump drafting, do you think it's going to give them enough of an advantage that they're going to continue to maintain that lead, even with Adam trailing so far behind?
Yeah, no, the lead has been widening between the front of our pack and third, but Adam, he still stands a chance.
He's just cruising, but once he reaches these two up front, he could be cruising for a bruising.
Yeah, well, they certainly are aggressive.
Oh!
Oh goodness. Almost right into the back right tire there of Brad. They've done a little spinny spin, and seems like Brad's right back on it. And Austin is in some trouble, though. He might be losing second to to Adam soon. He appears to be going the other way, potentially.
He was just turned around for a moment, now he's back
okay,
on
never
it.
mind. We're back on
However,
course.
Adam is catching up quickly to
Adam's
Austin.
only a mere 3 seconds behind him. Maybe 4, but it's very close. He can almost taste losing in second place.
Braden's still taking a significant lead. Now it's kind of spread out between Braden, Austin, and Adam.
You can see that Braden's really stretched out his car here and is just cruising along. Oh my goodness, there's some infighting with the back of the pack. It appears that Morgan's really upset about the progress that Craig's made on the Bob Ross Award and is just taking it straight to the bumper.
Creating enough distance for Craig may give him enough time to plot his revenge as he makes his way back up to Morgan.
We'll be checking back in on them frequently just to make sure we don't miss any of the happenings.
Braden continuing to extend his lead out in front of Austin. He's gaining some ground, but unfortunately just still taking it away.
When you're alone on an island out there, there's only so much you can do to go faster. You really need a partner to push you forward, it seems.
It does seem like Austin is catching up. He's making up some ground.
Oh, but he's kissed the tires, just slobbered all over them, and he's wrecked his own bumper.
Almost ate him, you might say.
Now, well, that's going to make enough of an aerodynamic difference for him.
It just might.
Braden's still got his front bumper if that's going to provide him with an advantage to continue to keep his lead. Checking back in with Adam.
A pretty clean car right here, almost too clean, you might think. You can wonder what's going on there, but he's steadily maintaining third place.
That's polished victory he's wearing, Ethan.
Polished, almost winning.
Now, I point out to what you guys are saying here, Adam's got a really clean car, and even though he's been having some trouble staying on the track, he's still maintained a lot of that. Now, do you think that says much about his racing style, how we tend to see, Braden and Austin are, roughhousing a little bit, whereas Adam's playing it safe?
You see, so Adam is like the tortoise. Now, Austin and Braden, they are like the kangaroos. In that, Adam, he's just gonna take his time, maybe go for a swim in the stare up at the baby blue sky. But Austin and Brad, they are just gonna punch it out until no one's left standing, usually, and they're just going for it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Now, what animal do you think best represents Morgan back here in fourth?
A crocodile.
A crocodile. Now, please explain why is Morgan a crocodile?
He's gonna get snappy and cause a death roll.
Very good point. Very good point. Now, that leaves our final competitor, Craig, number one in our hearts. Please tell us, what animal do you think Craig is?
A bunny.
A bunny. He is a bunny. Not a hare. Definitely not a hare.
Right.
But he is a cute little bunny.
He's a bouncer.
Oh, look at him.
Not a club bouncer, but
Definitely wins points for attractiveness.
Oh, he's so cute. Good job, Craig. Proud of you. All right, anyway, we're back into the first. Braden is holding on to the lead. No one seems to be for the lead at all. And they're just letting him go by. Nothing to touch him.
Ooh,
oh,
Austin
a cone is...
forward.
Austin is angry. He is taking it out on the cones. The poor innocent cones. What did they do to you, Austin? Please, leave them alone.
Now Braden is closing in quickly on Craig, about to lap him. We're going to be watching this as we continue to see him complete these laps in this race. He's not that far behind, especially with Craig struggling with staying on the track and maintaining progress as he's going through this
Actually,
race.
I think Craig is turned around.
he's lost his
And
tail.
He's lost his marbles.
Oh.
He has missed. He completely missed Braden. That was his last redeeming quality. Is maybe he could have stopped Brad from winning, but nothing. It's nothing for it.
It's panic picnic for this bunny.
He's gonna go back to eating peas and carrots. But we got Brad right back into first on our penultimate lap. He's only got about 1.5 more laps before he finally secures the victory.
And it looks like Morgan has been disqualified.
So has Austin been disqualified.
Oh no, I believe that is some leftover feed from our mishaps during qualifying when some metal was flying and hurtful words was thrown around everywhere.
Oh, what's that? It appears Morgan says he's not disqualified and he's staying in this race.
He'll get disqualified when they drag his cold, dead body out of his car.
When he's good and ready now, he will get disqualified.
Oh, he's doing the spinny spins. He's given up on racing completely and only going for the Bob Ross Award. But Craig is not to be undone, smashing into the wall and lounging on the grass.
Craig's a rubber rouser. He's here to beat up any tire that steps in his path.
Braden still has a significant lead ahead of Austin. Will Austin be able to make up that time and catch up in time? We're seeing him continue to try and make that difference, but it's not looking promising for Austin.
Yeah, and he's lost more of his bumper, it seems, and has no front bumper. He's just bumperless. He's gone for gutter balls only in this particular race. It just does seems like there's no hope for him catching up at all.
Austin almost looks like he's been pinched.
And back in third, we've got Adam. Oh, somebody's catching up to Adam. Could they disrupt his race forever?
I believe Adam
shall
had just
see.
passed Craig.
Oh, never mind. No one was catching up to Adam. It was just Craig being there.
Oh.
There goes Craig. He went off to go. He saw a lovely blade of grass in the distance and went off to inspect it. He wanted to see if he could find a four-leaf clover. But although we must reiterate, because of the fire hazards, or potential fire hazards, the grass is not actually grass. It is entirely AstroTurf.
I think I will take my grass medium well.
It is certainly, they did get this AstroTurf at a discount because it is definitely used. We are not told where they got the AstroTurf from, but it was...
Some would say everyone in the audience's backyards.
Yeah, that is definitely what you could say.
And they did not find out until this moment.
Looks like Braden's continuing to increase his lead in front of Austin. He seems to be having a pretty good lead. Might not even be interruptible at this time. Braden's coming up to someone and he's about to pass here.
you have any idea how many laps they're going to go on? I almost thought it would be over by now.
Why, you got somewhere to be, Ethan?
No, I mean, I got a plane to catch, and I'd rather be anywhere else but California. But that's okay. We'll be just fine here because I get paid to be here. So, we're going into lap 11. Who knows when the race will end? Doesn't matter because racing is exciting. And we've got Brayden still up there in the lead. Nothing has changed since we started talking.
Here at Sonoma, it's a purgatory of turns.
Yeah, my Shamoma. In the Shoehorn Raceway. And we've got our... Austin is attempting to maybe go for the Bob Ross Award. He has spent a lot of time in the grass. Not nearly as much as Craig, that for certain. But he's tried his fair share at shredding the blade, as they might say. The kids might say.
Looks like he's trying to cut corners to try and make up time, but Brayden's just continuing to pull away, continuing to take his lead and run with it.
It'd almost be a shame if Brayden were to accidentally spin out and make this a much closer one. But don't worry, Craig was there to do the spinning out for him. Craig apparently is headhunting now. He has turned around on the raceway and is headed towards... Oh no, what happened there? He just got rejected. He's going backwards. I don't know what Craig is doing, but he is definitely not racing. I think he's
coming.
Oh no! Some sabotage on the course. There is no hope of beating Brad today. I believe he has paid Craig to sabotage the race for him. We are just getting word that is in fact the truth.
Do you think Austin knows where he is? He may be just counting stars after that smack.
I think there's a concussion or two up there in that brain of his. Definitely some whiplash, that's for certain. And we've got Brayden still in first. And one might say he doesn't deserve first, but that's okay.
Looks like Morgan has overtaken Adam. He's taken third place from him, continuing to gain on Austin, especially after that loss when Craig had run into Austin.
He might cause the death roll of Adam yet. The race is complete. We have Brayden coming in first on unlucky lap 13. A mere 30 seconds ahead of his closest competitor, Austin. Followed up closely by Morgan in third, and not far behind, Adam, Baby Blue Adam. And unfortunately, Adam, it seems he is in last place now, as Craig has been disqualified for his shenanigans earlier in the race, who may or may not have been paid by Brad to sabotage the race for him. We'll get word on that at 11.
Still waiting on Austin to complete his turn in the race. Looks like he's coming into the checkered row right now, just finishing up his final lap.
And paying no attention to staying on the right side of the line. Oh. Morgan attempted to make up for lost ground, but it was nowhere close. Cut some corners, didn't work for him because cheaters never prosper. And he's finally crossed the finish line, leaving Adam to bring up the rear as usual.
Now, Adam had fought pretty hard this race, and actually kind of disappointed that he wasn't able to perform better than what he had experienced.
And well, thank you for watching here at my Shimoma Shoehorn Speedway.
I'm gonna have to buy some of those shoes after this race.
Swirly. Alright, this has been Ethan.
This is Hayden.
And Jared.
Thank you for watching. Oh man, get the fuck out of here.